but it's in the Likud charter, and it was part of their 1977 election manifesto, this phrase, from the river to the sea.
Was Israel...
Are you saying that because we have white skin we can't comment on this?
Oh, Spammy, this little victim thing you do...
And the snowflake got triggered with a hard R.
Hello, people. This is Socrates Son. Am I being audible? I don't know. Yes, probably. Today I'm very happy because I found my new... what's the name? My new opponent, let's just say. Let's just say opponent. So, his name is a stupid cat, first of all. And his name is Bunker Cat. His video is Ahmed Eldin and Myriam Francois destroy Zayo NPCs. What that means, I don't even know. So, imagine now what is the battle. It's me, Socrates Son, with, now look, the help of Athena's owl, the goddess of wisdom, Minerva. So me with my psychic, Minerva, the Athena, the goddess of wisdom, owl, against this stupid cat. Who might win this exchange? We don't know. Please.
You thinking what I'm thinking, partner? Aim for the bushes.
There goes my hero. There comes. It comes. There comes my...
Because I think we need to highlight Ahmed here. He slayed, bro, in this session, despite Piers Morgan trying his hardest to be a primary school bully. First off, having an ex-IDF soldier or whatever as a regular guest is wild.
Ella, bro, don't disappoint me. I have high hopes for you. I haven't seen the video. I had high hopes because I saw the cat. Don't disappoint me, bro. Because your video affects my video. What? Bro. And yes, this is my dog. But it doesn't look nice for the camera, so wait, I need to do something. Please.
Imagine a TV show in Star Wars. The host of the show is a stormtrooper, and his guest is, a former member of the Knights of Ren. It's wild.
That is an argument based on your presupposition. And let me get that straight. You cat. Let me get that straight. You like to be able to support Hamas on Piers Morgan. But Piers Morgan cannot bring an IDF ex-representative. That is the outrage. My dog. You should have stayed there. Oh. Anyway. Are you serious, my friend?
The IDF has been violent and has murdered way, way, way more innocent people than Hamas. Hamas is practically a child, bro. They started in the early 80s and got into power in the early 2000s. Nothing compared to the terror organization that is the IDF.
My friend, you need to learn to separate between statements and arguments. Nobody cares what you believe. You can make any statement you like, but you need to give evidence. Will you do that? Or you just will stand there and make statements? Okay. So, although you are a joke, it's a nice opportunity to give the definition of terrorism. Because people, it was kind of confusing, so I made an accurate definition of terrorism, which is terrorism is broadcasting terror as the main tool for advancing political gain, as the primary objective. Terror might be a byproduct of many acts of violence or war. Political gain might be a byproduct of many acts of violence or war. For an act to be qualified as terrorism, the intent must be to broadcast terror as the primary tool, not as a byproduct. For political gain as the primary objective, not as a byproduct. Terrorism can only be carried out by non-state militia or lone wolves with personal political aspirations or affiliated with a political ideology. Terrorism cannot apply or acted upon military targets. Okay, so that is the definition of terrorism. According to this definition, Hamas is the definition of terrorists. Israel are not terrorists. Okay. Now, how did I came up with this definition? Did I just give up out of my mind? I just scratch my balls and say, this is terrorism. No. What is definitions, guys? Definitions are just words that relate to something we want to communicate as humans. It's not absolute meanings in the sky. It's just words that we want to relate one meaning. So the most bright example of terrorism was 9/11. The word terrorism was popularized for people to communicate things like 9/11. If this word includes everything, then it defeats the purpose of the word. Isn't that right? So having this in mind, now we need to separate what was 9/11 and divide it with other things in order for the word to have meaning, to be able to serve its purpose. Okay, so with the word terrorism is not a title that we try to give blame. It's just a communication method. There are similar terrible words that give equal blame. For example, you are a genocidal fascist. You are a rapist. You are a child murderer. There are countless words that give equal blame. Okay, so you cannot use the word terrorism to give blame. The only purpose to use the word terrorism is to assign a specific meaning and communicate a specific thing. Having this in mind and recognizing why this word was invented, okay, if I say to someone, this is terrorism, someone will not imagine World War II. He will think Al-Qaeda, because that is the purpose of the word. If I say, I saw a terrorist act, someone will not imagine a car accident. No, he will imagine something like Al-Qaeda. Okay, so, but in order to contain this meaning to a definition, you need to give some qualifiers. For example, terrorism is broadcasting terror, isn't that right? But every war broadcasts terror. Second World War, the Germans were broadcasting terror. But the difference of a terrorist is it broadcasts terror with the intent, using that as the primary tool. But in terrorism, the terror is not the byproduct, it's the main intent, the main tool. Okay, so I made this qualifier, which is very logical. Okay, isn't that right? The second qualifier is to advance political gain, but as the main goal, because many things might advance political gain as a byproduct. For example, I might make a war to save a child, let's say, or save some people, and this war has a byproduct to advance some political gain. That is not terrorism. Terrorists, they intend to have political change as their primary objective. Okay, so I made this qualifier, and the last qualifier I made is it has to be by a non-state actor or a lone wolf, and cannot apply to military targets. Because if Hamas on 7/10 attacked the IDF, nobody will call that terrorism. That will be an act of war. Isn't that right? So I made this very thoughtful, specific qualifiers to be able to represent the word terrorism in its true intent. Okay? So when I give you definitions, guys, it's not like I scratched my balls and I said, I have put much thought behind definitions. Now, according to this definition, the IDF are not terrorists, my friend. I know why you want to use this word, because it has implications. Okay, you want to smearing implications, but it doesn't work, my friend. It simply doesn't work. Find another word.
And Hamas only existed to fight the invading terrorists, IDF. But for some reason, Piers Morgan is normalizing having a former IDF personnel.
Oh, my friend, I think you are an Islamist. You know why? Because you have the Mohammed hijab effect. Every 3 seconds, you make errors. If you were a leftist, it's like every 5 seconds. This is how I know he's an Islamist. Because Islamists make errors every 3 seconds, the radical lefts every 5 seconds. So, you are probably an Islamist. Hamas are Muslim Brotherhood, the same organization that made Al-Qaeda and then ISIS. They are part of the global jihad. They are not an ethnic liberation movement, let alone a human rights movement. Hamas hijacks Palestinian national inspirations and seek to completely annihilate Israel, as well as orchestrates and anticipates Palestinian death and suffering for their jihad. Okay. On 7/10, Hamas orchestrated and anticipated the maximum reaction from Israel, knowingly sacrificing Palestinians for their jihad, exactly as bin Laden did on 9/11. Both 9/11 and 7/10, classical examples of Islamic terrorism, the definition. So, the claim you made earlier that for the death of Palestinians in Gaza, Hamas has zero blame and we should exclusively blame Israel is ludicrous. You shameless buffoon. Ludicrous. Okay, crazy claim. You need to be a complete idiot. Okay, this type of claims, you need to be a complete idiot. Okay, so, I mean, something like 7/10. Okay, where Hamas bounded a father and a child together with a wire and burned them alive, thrown grenades to children in basements, executed old Nazi-style old ladies. Okay, beheaded with I don't know, with went in with instruments of the garden, beheaded people, innocent people without. went into families, families with little children, girls, and started torturing, executing mothers in front of the children. And after this event, to be able to say that Hamas has zero to do with what's happening in Gaza right now, you need to be a complete imbecile. Complete imbecile. And guys, this imbecile, this stupid cat that stands in front of a camera with a cat. I don't know why I'm so fascinated of being a cat. Maybe because I have dogs here. I don't know. But standing in front of a camera saying insane bullshit every 3 seconds. And this guy has 100,000 subscribers. This comes to show how much YouTube has blocked my channel and promote these fools. Imagine, guys, this fool has 100,000 subscribers, and he's doing that for a couple of months. I am like 6 years, and I have 2,000, something like that. Imagine how much YouTube shadow bans my channel and promotes this fool. Guys, one time I saw a Muslim channel that it had only a Muslim name, a catchy Muslim name. And I went in to see a video, and it didn't even had videos. It had only a good name. And guys, it had 600 subscribers with no video. Okay, just to imagine the psychopathology of the radical leftists running YouTube. Guys, Ali Dawa can say, I want to execute people, apostates, and the YouTube team will go and perform him oral teaching, not singing exactly, reciting. The YouTube team, what's their name? I don't remember. I don't know. They will go perform Ali Dawa oral recitation. Okay, that's how much YouTube promote these guys.
On his show, practically a former member of one of the most violent terrorist organizations on earth. And for some reason, when Myriam François was trying to point this out, that the guy is peddling IDF propaganda.
Cut, wait just a moment. You made my balls itchy. You made my balls itchy. Okay, guys, there is no point. This guy is... You made my balls... You swallowed my balls, my friend. So you stand in front of a camera, you just make statements. Yeah, everyone can do that. The only thing you achieve by making statements is describing to the world... Anyway, sorry guys about my dog. Describing to the world your mindset, your psychopathology. Nothing of any value. Why a third person should care about your mindset? What you believe, and Francois, Piers Morgan, and 3 chickens fighting. Isn't that right, my friend? Why should anyone, a third person, cares what you believe? Are you the president? Why are you standing in front of a camera and make statements? Okay, guys, so now And now I will sing a song. I hope, I don't know, maybe I will find my own song, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. If I find something, I don't know. Old song demos are made, and perhaps. Thank you very much. Guys, I found a very nice song. This is my song. I made it. I don't remember. It's not. Anyway. It's not ready yet. It's like a demo.
You turn away, act like you don't feel. It's a game you play, nothing ever real. But I see the cracks beneath your skin. Yeah. You push me away, hiding in disguise. But I'll be the one in your lonely cries when everything you love comes crashing down.
Oh, you're gonna roll, I think you're gonna roll. Oh, you're gonna roll, I think you're gonna roll. When you bang against the wall, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall in love with me. When you bang against the wall, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall in love with me. When the heat is on, and you cannot carry on, you're gonna fall in love with me. When the heat is on, and you're facing every call, you're gonna fall in love with me. When the heat is on, and you cannot carry on, you're gonna fall in love with me. When the heat is on, and you work against the wall, you're gonna fall in love with me.
Yes.
You're gonna fall in love with me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall in love with me. Oh, you're gonna roll. I think you're gonna roll.
Something else I say here. I don't know.
When the heat is on, yeah, and you can't against the wall, you're gonna fall, yeah, you're gonna fall in love with me. When the heat is on, when you bang against the wall, you're gonna fall, yeah, in love with me. Heat is control to your soul.
Like a motherfucking dog, you know, yo.
You know you gon' fall, yeah.
My eyes to the screen and I'm looking at the scene.
Yeah.
The scene like a motherfucking dream, you know, yo.
You carry on,
The dreams they control and I'm moving to your soul and I'm looking like a dog, like a motherfucking dog, you know, yo.
You're gonna fall in love with me.
Eyes to the screen and I'm looking at the scene like a motherfucking dream, you know, yo.
When the heat is on,
Like a motherfucking dog, you know, yo.
you gon' fall in love with me.
Eyes to the screen and I'm looking at the scene.
Oh, you want to see?
On the scene like a motherfucking dream, you know.
You're gonna fall in love with me.
Yes, that's a very nice song. I need to finish the song. Very nice. I like it very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.